Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yep. Welcome to the brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John. Dev's not here today, so I got my guy Drew in the building.
What's up, everybody?
So let's get knocked out the big news first. Day one, Monday, day one. Trump's officially back in office.
We got number 47. Number
Yep,
47, man.
45 and 47 is the same president. 45 and
hmm
47 is the same president. He's in office. He made a whole bunch of executive orders and he signed like 1,500 documents. Like, damn. He was just sitting there signing shit.
Yeah, man. He did honestly, he did what he said he was gonna do. Honestly.
It's the same shit like the first time. When he said he was going to come in, he came in and signed a lot. Like, he went and signed a lot of
Coming,
shit.
he coming and swinging, but it is what it is what it is at this point though. Like you can't he said he was gonna do this, so it was just so how you feel about it? Like take you take you through it, John. Like how you feel that with number 47 in here.
I just feel like it's another 4 years. Not like he can run again. So,
Yeah, even though you say he is, even so he say he gonna stop that shit, but I don't believe that shit's true anyway. No, but nobody is.
you be
It's gonna be
talking,
his last 4 years. So
you be
just like you
talking
said, it's gonna
shit,
be
man.
another 4 years of what we just gonna have to deal with it, bro. That's just totally is what it is. Like ain't nothing's gonna. He's the big boss right now. So.
Yeah, so we got Trump for the next 4 years.
And he's gonna do as much as the government will allow him to do. So that's literally just that is on that. Like Project 25. He's gonna go through it. He's gonna see where he can get away with stuff. He's going he's gonna do just like I say, as the government allows him to do. So it is what it is.
But shit, man. This new thing has begun.
What are you looking at, John?
No, I was just looking something up, but hey, this new era has begun,
hmm
and with that, it's new 4 years. We'll see how it go, and then we gotta see who's gonna be the president after that.
The only thing is, I hope crypto kind of stays at the median because crypto is kind of doing well right now. So
It is.
mm,
It is.
crypto is kind of doing well. That's the only
So
that's the only like kind of positive right now. that people is up on that shit. There,
now it's just we had the
that's a plus.
2016 to 2020 year. Now we had the 2020 to 2024 years, which was COVID impact, but some crazy it was a crazy 4 years, 2020 to 2024. Now I just wonder what this gonna have.
Hey, hey man, yo,
You know,
this
20,
is this is the same government, man.
2024 to 2028.
Oh man, it's the same.
Well, we don't got no major pandemic, no world war. I think we should be all right?
No World War yet.
No, I'm saying war in general.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
I'm giving I'm giving you like a checklist of like things that for the most part we should be all right if we don't get these things.
hmm
Anything's bound to happen, but I will hope. that don't happen.
Hmm. When is the poor white people go to realize that Trump lied to them?
For what?
Where are the poor white people going to realize? Like because honestly, Trump don't care nothing about them, bro. He only care about the rich people. That's really what it's going to go up for is the rich. It's going to go up for the rich. That's what it really is going to be. It's going to
I
be
would
like
say
that.
he just knows. I guess he knows how to reach them. Now it's two different levels. He just knows how to.
Trump is going to have to throw out a stimmy or them niggas going to revolt.
Next to thought.
Throw out a stimmy or or people in Hicksville going to revolt and shit.
barring any, barring any other pandemics, you never know.
Yo,
Actually, I don't
the
know.
people in Hicksville, USA, middle of America, man. Like Trump don't care nothing about y'all, bro. Mm-mm. And y'all voted for him by the millions. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people voted for him. This go around. A lot of people voted for
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah. Don't yeah. The poor whites wasn't the only ones. I know that.
A
I
lot of
know
people
that for
voted for
sure.
him for this go
I know that
around.
for sure.
I thought he
Because
got more votes this time than he had last time. This is probably
yeah,
what he's been in 3 elections. He won two, he lost one. I think in this election he got more votes than his not combined, but I think this one was his highest vote count.
was highest.
His
I
first
mean,
one and this one, and then the last one.
people wasn't happy with the last administration. There definitely wasn't. There was not like, and that's part of the reason why kind of Kamala lost this one because
Yeah, they,
people were happy
you
with
know,
Biden.
it's just she was too attached to the last administration.
Yeah,
It,
exactly. That's what
I
we're
see
trying to
what
say.
their plan was, but their plan kind of I think their plan kind of backfired. They was gonna have somebody else run. They should have had somebody completely else run. But I guess that would have defeated the whole purpose because if you're the president, you gotta defend, or step down as president. So it's like for her to run on her policies is like it's just too close to trying to
But
that's like setting yourself free from the who you ran under and
yeah,
enforcing like say I'm gonna do this. It's hard to do that without inadvertently throwing Biden under the bus.
hmm.
So it was too close and it didn't work.
She ain't throw Biden under the bus, but it's kind of like you were under
No, I'm
the
saying it's not. I'm not saying that was her intention, but like say they asked her about what she would do different and stuff like that. So when you answer questions like that, it's like inadvertently, it's like you are part of this team.
yeah.
Now you're in things and you're saying, oh, you want to do it like how he would do it, but you do it. It's inadvertent. Not saying that was her
Mhm.
intention, but in certain places it's just too close and it's inadvertent. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run it like you, but this is how I would do it.
Mhm.
So it's not like you trying to do it, but separating yourself when you're already tied in and make it comes off like that. Well, that's just to me. I
Yo,
don't know if anybody else felt like that.
John,
Yep.
I never really noticed, and I'm like kind of looking in this direction. You got a lot of Funko Pops in your
Oh no,
room.
yeah, I got a decent collection. I'm still trying to add more. I'm gonna add some more, but I got a decent collection
You
of the
do.
Funkos.
Hmm. Those shit's gonna be worth money someday, John. I
Hopefully,
know
I,
you got them in that.
I
You got
gotta
them
get
in
the
the
correct
packaging.
one. Go to some of these cons and get shit. Some of them sign like, "Yo, I got your Funko. Sign my shit." That's what people be doing.
Nigga, you don't be going to cons, man. I've been trying to you and Dad go to Comic Con for years, man. Y'all just be bumming it.
No, we out
Bumming.
this year. I'm trying. No, no, no. The one I'm trying to go to.
What? San Diego?
That one too, but that one's we're in New York, so that's a travel. That's a
Hmm.
different conversation. But
Yeah.
I do want to go to the San Diego one as well. Fanatics. the Fanatics.
Oh, the Fanatics con.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wanted to go to the most recent one, but I had to fucking work the first one. But it's happening again in New York in June.
June. Oh, June.
June 20th to June 22nd. They're already selling tickets as we speak. They're selling tickets.
Oh shit. All right. How much your tickets they selling tickets for?
Let me
Like
see.
it's like the regular con price, like 70 something, 80 something.
I think it depends on what pass you get. If you get like you buy because I know they sell the 3 day pass and
Uh-huh.
then the
Yeah,
1 day pass.
exactly. Like every festival.
Oh, type the wrong thing. Fanatic. It's called Fanatics Fest.
Mhm.
Fanatics Fest 2025.
Yeah, honestly, last year is the first thing I heard about Fanatics Fest. I think they said it was their second one that they
VI,
did.
VIP 570 and 80 cents.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
3 day adult $173. Friday adult 70 cash. Saturday adult 70 cash. Sunday adult 70 cash.
Yeah, I be doing the one day is I be doing the one day.
Yeah, but see, that's why I'll always recommend the 3 day because you be tight. Like shit changes. You want to like say you have a specific day, somebody you want to see for that day, but you
Mm.
don't got the pass for that day. You be tight because you went the day before.
But you know what you do? You get the ticket for the day that you want to go on though. That's you got to see the scheduling
No,
and
that's true. That's true.
where the peoples that you most likely want to see. Because the 3 day, yeah, the 3 day you would definitely do. But that's if you have the cash for it. Do the 170 for of course people the 3 days is always the goal to do it if you have the cash for it. And plus and and the time for it because people don't be
Yo,
at
if you get the VIP pass for Fanatics Fest, if you
uh-huh.
got the Fanatics app, you get $100 in bonus bets.
$100 bonus best for
Yeah,
where? For
yeah,
where?
they give you $100 in bonus bets.
On where?
Fanatics got a better than
On
that.
where though?
Fanatics,
Oh,
they
fag
have a
on
better than
bang.
that.
Okay. All right. I think it's something. Okay. Oh,
They have
now
they have
that
they have
now
a
that'd
better
be
than
fire. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Sam to get the VIP. Get the $100
that.
bonus bets.
VIP is
That's
valid.
definitely
You're the VIP is
and that's a valid
here's the 3 day
that.
pass. You get access to the show floor, access to the
Mhm.
theater and center stage live programming, a gift bag, early access to show floor, fast lane for photos, autographs, early access for pre-sale photos and autographs.
Yeah, bro. hmm Nah, I'm trying. Nah, I'm trying. Nah, you got me in the mood to go, yo. I
That
want. I
was,
want. I
that
want to
was fun
go.
to go to. I missed out on last year. My man Kev met Eli last year.
Oh, Kevin went.
Yeah, Kev went. Kev met my nigga Eli last year, man.
hmm
It's my
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
My quarterback.
But Trump's in office, and and interesting. When he first ran, a lot of rappers and a lot of people.
hmm
There was a lot of especially in the hip hop community, they wasn't a big fan.
Wasn't
Fast
a big
forward
fan.
now, we got all types of artists, rappers performing and his shit.
I want to say because
What changed? No, because the
yeah,
climate was
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
different before when
I,
he first
I
ran.
yeah, yeah. I do. It was definitely like fuck Trump. Like we ain't rocking with you if you rock with him, and all that type of rhetoric.
Hmm.
But it ain't really just changed. It's kind of like people got incentivized to do it to do shit.
Man, they
I
was offering money back then. I'm not, like I could care less, you know what I'm trying to say. But they get backlash on social media. But Trump offered them money back then. There was money offered to them when he was first president.
and
Everybody
people and
declined
people
then.
and people took it. You just forgot about the Wheezy photo? Well, Wheezy was going to jail. He pardoned him.
Mhm.
So Wheezy, I kind of understand. You was facing some. He was facing years when he did that photo. Trump pardoned him, so he didn't have to serve no time. Like I honestly agree with that. This situation where Snoop, whether you want to because whether you want to say is valid or not, I kind of understand it for the reason that he gave. Snoop, it was not as no inauguration. It was like let's be honest, it was at a crypto ball. Snoop is big in that crypto community, and the dude that's running it, he explained that they're like really tight. They're like actual homies. Like he's the one that kind of like invite like show Snoop how the way in crypto. So Snoop is really in that community like that. It's it so happens that that crypto ball was also like a
Trump.
celebration for Trump. It was like a co-celebration for him. But I'm like, but
Listen,
it's like
I love Snoop. I rock with Snoop, but I just feel like that whole explanation is a whole lot of explaining.
it's not explained because if you're big in that community, you're kind of go ahead to do it. Like the
No,
one
no, Snoop
one of the people's is
crypto, but you
actually
gotta understand the
saying,
crypto arena is in LA. So Snoop, we all know what Snoop is to LA. So we all know that. Yes.
mhm.
No, nobody's arguing that. I just feel like that's a whole lot of like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's like
It's not explaining, but like I kind of get it. Like
no, I understand. I understand
I
too. But
get
I'm
it.
just
I
saying, like,
understand it.
I
I
understand.
understand it.
No, I understand it as well. But I'm just saying that's just like I feel like is I obviously social media is still crucifying everybody that performed.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it
And
regardless. Especially
Snoop's.
if social media feel and a majority of people on social media, feel away.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like that regardless. But
Yeah, because Snoop was so demonstrative like about 4 years ago. Just like you said, 4 years ago, he wasn't rocking with none of that shit. He actually went up on live like a couple of times when Snoop was current, like saying F Trump. So coming back 4 years, you kind of did a crypto a crypto ball. Like it was a celebration for crypto, but it was in code of like celebration Trump. It was a code thing. It was a party for crypto, and it was also a slash party for Trump. That's what people was uh Rick Ross and also Soldier Boy said it point blank. We did it for the money. Like they threw us a bag. They threw us a bag to perform, we performed. Like Snooze, Rick Ross and Soldier Boy was mad simple. Like they threw a crazy bag at us. Like and we did it. And that's what we're there. Those are their explanations. That's Rick Ross and Soldier Boy. Now, Nelly, I don't know Nelly's reason. You gotta take me up with
Nelly,
what Nelly said.
I didn't think, but he definitely it was on the shade room. He definitely explained why he did it.
Yeah, I saw him on the interview, but I didn't really watch it. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I didn't click. I didn't click to watch it. It was him. It was Nelly, Snoop, Rick Ross. Anybody else I'm missing? That was like that. Oh, that was all.
Those are the main ones. Those are the main ones that people were talking about. And and they crucified Sue for putting up Martin Luther King stuff. How you celebrate Martin Luther King? But
I didn't see that they did that, but that's hilarious.
yeah, but like, bro, I am black, bro. Like, we understand what Martin Luther King did. Just because I performed at Crypto Arena at Crypto Ball,
Nelly
no, I
basically
can't.
said,
No, I can't. Now I can't put up my Dr. Martin Luther King. I was doing this anyway. Like I do this every year. Like I knew what Martin Luther King did for us. I can't celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King because I performed here. Like y'all tripping. No, but that's basically what it was in the comments. Like how you performed for Trump, which he wasn't performing for Trump. He was performing at Crypto Ball. It just so happened it was cold. Shit. It was no inauguration of the man. It was it was a Crypto Ball thing that Snoop performed at. And him and the people that promoted the Crypto Ball, those are tight. Like and he was performing. So I understand what Snoop did it. Like whatever people want to take from that, I kind of do understand it. Rick Ross and Soldier Boy said they did it for a bag, which
Oh yeah, Soulja Boy was a part of it too. I know there was another rapper. Soulja Boy was a part of it.
yeah, I said Soldier Boy.
No, because remember I said Snoop, Chris. I said Snoop, Nelly, and Rick Ross. I didn't name Soulja Boy. I
Oh,
must not heard you when you said it. I was like, that was it. I was like, that's the only rappers. You probably said it. I didn't hear it. I knew there was
yeah.
another.
I said Snoop's Rick Ross and Soldier Boy said point blank they gave him a crazy bag, so we performed.
It is what it is,
It
man.
was a crazy bag.
Like, it is what it is. Sometimes it's just be with certain things, it just be selective outrage.
Mhm.
Selective outrage. Well, we talked about the end on the last pod, but one thing everybody's celebrating, TikTok is still alive. TikTok lives for people to know. It got shut down. It shut down. No, it's crazy. It was supposed to shut down. It shut down pretty early. So it was supposed to shut down on the 19th, but that shit shut down like 10 o'clock, like early on the 18th.
Oh,
I
okay.
seen I seen some shit people was calling 911 because TikTok was shut down, which is crazy. I think that's
People
one of
is
the craziest
crazy,
things.
bro. People is really crazy. Like, but you
Yo,
know
people
the
make money
thing,
off
but you
TikTok.
know the thing about it though,
Not
I
like the TikTok now, but people do make money off TikTok. So
yeah, people do make money. That's the main why people was like kind of bugging. They make money off of, but the thing about it is though, I see people say it's there now, but I like let me put this up in like I can't get TikTok. Like I
oh,
don't
you can't
know.
download it. So basically, if you already, oh, so I guess if you already had it, because they definitely removed it from the source. I guess if you already had it, you could still use it. Cause I have TikTok. I downloaded TikTok a few months ago.
Um,
I thought I'd never download this app, but people be sending so many TikTok, and it's like it got to the point where you can't watch the TikTok video unless you had TikTok. So let me see.
yeah, because I get this. I'm trying to get it. I got this message right here. It's like I can't download it. Like what's up?
All right, so boom. Look, I follow uh C2 on TikTok, but look, see, like this is TikTok right now.
Okay, okay.
So I guess if you already had it downloaded, you can access it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
They did say it was gonna remove it from like the stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, actually, my cousin did say that something about that. My cousin did say something. If you already had TikTok on your shit, it works. But let's say people like did not have TikTok and is trying to download it now, it's not. It's still up like and you can't get it. That's what Ice was saying earlier on Joe Budden. Yeah, he did say that shit. Like if you don't have the app, you're unable to do it. But if you had it and still had it like with the band was still going on like before and still going on, you have the access to your TikTok. So so it's really like for waiting for us to see if somebody would like now this happening. I don't know what it would take for us to get TikTok, like the people that didn't have it. That's the question. Because as I am up today, I can't get it.
So yeah, I guess you gotta wait till they remove it. So, but I guess if you already have it, you have access to know because you could
Mm.
use it. But if you ain't downloaded by then, I guess you gotta wait till that shit is.
It's open and clear. So, yeah.
I still think they waiting for somebody to buy it. 'Cause I think that's the end goal. The end goal. They want someone to buy the TikTok from the actual creator.
But the actual creator, I you know what? I don't think the actual creator would even sell it, bro. Like, why would they? Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe they would actually sell it to somebody to us over here. Like China ain't gonna sell that shit to us. So like,
Well, it's not about China. Well, it's not about them. It's whoever owns. Actually, let's
yeah,
see. I never.
yeah.
That's where it's based out of. But
Who who
owns TikTok?
some Asian dude owns it and until that fool sells it, it ain't gonna really be ours like that. Mm.
Oh, it's a company called ByteDance Ltd. It's a
Based out
privately
of
held company that operates in China.
yeah, based out of there. Yes, exactly.
Or it's a company that has operations in China.
And until they sell it, which is going to be a hard sell. I don't believe it. I don't believe they're really just going to sell it like that.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I before it got banned, I was saying, "Oh, sell TikTok to me if they don't." It's like, why would someone who owns that sell? You know what I'm trying to
Sell
say?
it.
Like
Yes,
it,
exactly.
that shit is a flourishing app, mind you, if you like it or not. Is a lot of people making money off that app. So if you're the one who
Mhm.
created it, I'm can only imagine how much revenue the person that actually owns the app is generating from the
Exactly.
actual app. So it's like, why would they? I
Why
don't
would
know
they
why.
sell it?
Like,
Why would they
why
sell
would
it
they
to
sell
somebody? Mm-mm.
it? Like, but if it happens to be sold, I guess. But
We're gonna be waiting for it, even if it is gonna be a couple. It's gonna be a long couple months for it to be outright sold. Mm. Because people they're not outright selling it to us. I don't know.
yeah, I don't see them selling it at all. It's like, why would they? Why would they? So, in other news, Method Man was recently on the news. Allegedly, they said he got into a confrontation with his daughter's boyfriend. His lawyer put out a statement and said basically the story is a false story. I don't know.
Of course, the lawyer is gonna say that. That shit happened. The
Also, you think that happened?
lawyer is gonna say it did not happen. Of course, that the lawyer is gonna say that. It happened. Come on. That fight went down. And I don't blame Method Man for doing it. I don't blame it. And let's just say it happened. Let's just say the two parties. It was Method Man and my daughter's ex. Was it ex boyfriend or ex husband? It's ex boyfriend, right?
I think it's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Parties involve ex boyfriend, daughter of the man. Probably the ex boyfriend did something foul, or he didn't
Oh, they
like
said,
how,
look,
or he didn't.
according to the New York Post, that person dated his daughter 10 years ago.
Yeah, but we ain't go like. I'm pretty sure it was up for the fool next time Method Man saw him, and Method Man just caught him. Like probably it's gonna be up forever sometimes. It's like that. Like it's up with you forever. Like when I catch you, you're just we just go have it. Like You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened for real. Like it was a fight. I
Yeah,
don't know.
according to the New York Post article, they said Method Man was punched first, and basically he got the best of the person that allegedly punched him, and that's basically
Okay.
it. And no one's filing charges on nobody.
You can't, especially if you got, especially if you threw the first punch. You threw the first punch. You just didn't get the best of the man. So
I was
yeah,
saying, yeah, you throw the first punch, it's pretty much out the window. Even
it's pretty much up for you, son. If you threw the first punch at me, like I have the right to do that.
no, yeah, you have the right to defend yourself. That's what I'm saying. You threw the first punch, and then you get your ass beat. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
but
Should
nobody,
be, should be.
nobody's found charges, so nobody be arrested. But
Shit, fights happen every day, B.
that's true.
Yeah, fights happen every day. Mm.
Keeping it, use it. So Drake's defamation lawsuit against
UMG.
UMG has basically he mentioned the streamers, he mentioned he
I
mentioned
mean, he mentioned the streamers because to add more fuel to it because to make his what he's saying more substantial. Like the week that like K Dot was like, this is like I'm gonna let y'all streamers rock. I'm gonna let y'all monetize off my music, off the music. Y'all can stream and monetize off it. So
yeah, but
what
I
he's
know I see Drake's point, but it's like at this point with certain streamers are allowed. You'll hear people's music on these streaming platform, like on these streamers
yeah,
platform,
the big ones are
because
allowed to do that.
it's gonna garner more views for everyone. So it's like,
Not some of them they're allowed to do the views. They're not monetized. They can't really make money off that like that. Like some of those videos where even the big ones, I have heard because I've heard they
well,
can't
technically, yeah, because you don't got the rights, so you can't monetize.
you
Yeah,
can't monetize
that's
all of
not
it.
you don't got the rights to the song. Yeah,
Yeah, like you can do what you want. You're just not making money off it. Like actually, Kendrick Lamar for those like I think it was like 2 3 weeks. You can monetize. They were saying you can monetize off it, and basically what Drake is saying, like since y'all didn't copyright it and y'all allowed them to make money off of it, which encouraged them to do which encouraged them to do more videos, which also like you pump up the streams, you pumped up the videos for the disses because y'all didn't monetize it. Like they were able to pump up the videos more. Basically, that's what they're saying. Like you use it for example, like they're pumping up now, like I said, all these diss records to defame me. Like it's all in the defamation lawsuit. But that was the streamers part, basically. It's all pumping up. You're pumping up the music. You're putting money behind this music and defaming me.
man, there's a lot of stuff going on.
But how you feel about the lawsuit though? How you feel about it? Does he have a right to do it or does he not?
Um, from me, like years of following the music industry and seeing people, and these labels do be doing artist foul, but these the artists is it's the I guess the context is like using a rap beef and a rap beef
Mhm.
caused this. So I view this a, a tad bit different. It's not one of those cases like, oh, the label's jerking me, like we need justice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a rap beef, and what happened happened.
You kind of you just
Because
lost.
realistically, because realistically,
Mhm.
Kendrick could do the same thing.
I get you. Yeah.
You could do it, Kendrick, based off the what because obviously they both said things about each other and talked
Mhm.
about each other's real lives.
Yeah,
Kendrick could do the same thing.
but
I
the
just, like I said, on a music standpoint, being like jerk and getting what's you're just doing what's right. Yeah, I'm all for that. But in the terms of how all this came about, it's like I don't know.
which is really, but it's just he is mad that because is obvious the label put money behind it because he is mad of the pumping up of the Not Like Us record, how big it got. Like Drake did This Is too, but it was never as big.
I'm not
Drake's
gonna lie.
record was never as big as that record.
That record, when I first heard it, I knew I was like, oh shit. When I first heard it, because I listen, that was no matter what anybody says, that was a lit moment
Mhm.
for hip hop. When they was doing their back and forth, it's like, oh shit, he dropped. Oh shit, he dropped. Oh, he dropped again. Oh, that
Yeah.
shit was very entertaining. When he dropped that shit, I knew it. I was like, oh nah. I knew it. Once I heard the beat and what like the way Kendrick approached that record, I'm like, oh yeah, he got him. I was like,
Mhm.
after that, I was like, I don't know how Drake come back. Because what he did was he made a hit. He made a hit. He literally made a hit record.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he
I understand. Yeah. That
So
that's
basically, how Drake did back to back to me because back to back is a hit record. No,
yes. It was that record was popping everywhere. And subsequently, back then, Meek could have did the same thing because the record companies was pumping up your record like that.
but I guess was Meek and Drake under the same umbrella at that time. The same
Um,
umbrella. Was they both under UMG?
I
Yeah, I
mean,
really don't know.
probably under the parent company. I don't
No,
really
I'm
like
saying UMG is
parent.
the parent company. What I'm saying was Meek and Drake was part of under the umbrella of UMG, Universal.
Like I honestly don't know. I knew Drake was because he was still signed to Cash Money back then. And Cash Money is under the
No,
umbrella
no,
of
no. At
Universal.
that, no, I'm saying I think Drake at that time. I think I could be wrong, but I think he was still under the umbrella. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, yeah. Just like I said,
He
he
was
was
under
under.
a company that's in the fit like the tree.
Yeah, yeah. He was just like I said, he was in Cash Money,
When
and
when
Cash
when
Money is
when him meet beef, that was what 2015, 2015
20
no 2015 or 2016, one of those years.
somewhere in there. But just like I said, he Cash Money is under the of Universal. It's the parent company of Universal is the parent company of Cash Money. So yes, it was that.
No, right,
I don't know if Meek was Atlantic because Meek Mill was MMG, which is under Atlantic. Now is Atlantic under Universal? I don't know.
Oh, that he was Universal at one point.
Hmm.
I think. No, hold up. Give me a second. Universal Music Group.
You signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to three different more niggas. It's just,
So subsidiaries is subsidiaries. Because Meek was a part of Warner at one point. Warner Brothers Music Group. I mean Warner Music Group.
okay. So it wasn't under the same umbrella. I think Warner and Universal are different.
Yeah, Warner. Yeah, he was in. I'm saying Meek was in a different label. Drake and Kendrick are actually under the same umbrella, so they're under the same parent company. Meek was in a different label, but Meek did also say he was having he spoke on it because someone did bring up the fact that Meek could have did the same thing.
Yeah, because
He spoke about how
back to
someone on the
back.
label told him not to drop, and he dropped, going against his label. But I'm saying that, like, you know how back to back was a hit.
Yes.
Once I heard Not Like Us, I knew that shit. Did that shit pop more than I expected to? Yes. I didn't think it was gonna go the way it went, but I knew that shit was gonna be a hit. Shit, you knew in Drake's response when Drake, because remember Drake also dropped another record after Not Like Us. He
It was.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Six.
like Drake sounded defeated in that. He was like, I know you probably got mad records. Like he sound like he's in that he does sound defeated.
Yeah, it was because Not Like Us was just that joint was just crazy.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
it was
That was a
crazy.
storm in its own. Like, did they help boost it? Possibly, but I think
Oh,
it's gonna do what it's gonna do regardless.
oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah. It was no doubt that the label actually pushed that. You uh the label does stuff to like push records. Like even it's hot. This record is hot. We're going to make it more hot. The label's job is to make it more hot. Like the label knows where a record is going to go, and they'll just
No,
push it.
but but it's a difficult shit. It's another person that could have did that, but he didn't go that route. Game and 50 because they was literally under they was in the scope.
Yeah, but
I
like
guess
we're
it's
talking,
two different styles of
like
personalities.
we're talking about. This is why
No, but I'm
people.
just saying like two people under the same label actually beat like this me,
Ah, yeah, of course.
where the label definitely played a role. I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
in scope was you know pulling the puppet strings and playing both sides of the field because at the end of the day they're gonna make money off the beef regardless. So
And really, Game of 50 is kind of like because yeah, it wasn't no
I'm saying
big.
they
It
would never do it,
was.
but I'm just saying in that case, those would be two rappers that could have did it too.
I
Or
mean, but it was no big. What I was saying, there's like no big hit record that actually came out of a 50 and Game Beef. That there was
no,
no big. The big hit record
there
didn't
was
come
no
from a
hit
beef.
records, but there was a lot of disses.
Yeah, yeah, but people
And the
ain't.
timing was much different then.
Yeah, but people ain't mad about the disses as long as it doesn't. It the reason why Drake is pushing for
No,
this
but I'm saying,
information.
no, I'm saying, but at that time, if
Mhm.
you ever hear 50 talk about it, he felt like he said he felt like the label was pushing the game disses, like they was supporting game dissing him, because at the end of the day they make money from it. If you ever heard 50 like talk about it, like the past beef, he did say that he felt like the label was encouraging it because they was gonna make money regardless. So that's
Mhm.
all I'm saying. But because the Kendrick and Drake, they under the same parent company, under the same umbrella.
Mhm.
So that's what makes it a little different.
Yeah, they're just mad at. He is really mad at, and Not Like Us really became a way became, and people calling him a pedophile like on
I'm not gonna
by the
lie. You listen,
millions
not like
and
us.
thousands.
There's a lot of things I don't think any man wants to be called that said on that record.
Yeah, yeah, of course. You don't want to be called
You're like
pedophile,
I'm
but
young.
it happened like it's the record. The main gripe of what of what Drake is happening is the record got big. The record got big and it went like wildfire.
I
Like
definitely did.
no other distance. I don't even think back like that. I don't even think back to back was like Not Like Us though. Back to back was big, but I don't think it reached the levels of Not Like Us. Drake is the only problem is that record went viral. How people say viral, like in the literal sense. And it got people saying the worst shit about Drake by the millions.
Yep. Some people also feel like this is a play to try to get Kendrick from not performing that shit
Yeah, but I've been saying that shit. I've been saying that shit from the beginning. This is he was not going to perform that, bro. Like the Super Bowl is not going to have him saying the stuff
well,
in that
technically, he don't
record
have to say the
on that.
line. He could say "Certified Lover Boy," "Certified," and let the crowd chant that.
They're not gonna have yes. The
I, I,
okay,
I think,
they try that.
I think,
They're trying to edit. They're trying to edit the performer. They're not going to have the whole crowd in audio and because in audio surround sound, like you can hear it on your TV, it's saying pedophile. Like because that whole crowd is going to say
no,
pedophile.
my point is he ain't say it, so they can't find him. The crowd go crazy and say it. That's not on him. That's the crowd. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
they're not
No,
trying to have the
I'm
crowd
just
go
saying the lawsuit
crazy.
might. I'm just saying the lawsuit might be more incentive for him to perform it.
No, they're not going. I it's
Almost there, man. Two more weeks.
something
Girl,
about like Jay-Z and Roger Goodell would go up to Kendrick and saying, "Bro, don't play that song, man.
girl,
Don't play that song."
God,
It's nothing to have to do with anybody else. Forget the lawyers. But Roger Goodell and Jay himself is just gonna go up to Kendrick and say,
got.
"Don't play
We
that
got
song,
two more Sundays to go. That third Sunday coming up. It's coming. That third Sunday. We got this Sunday the 26th, and then next Sunday the 2nd. And after that, it's time. Super Bowl time. So we shall see.
man."
All right. But basically 3 Sundays away. So we're gonna see.
Let's go. He's not gonna perform that record, man. He's not gonna perform that record on the stage. They're not gonna let him do it. They're not gonna run the rest of the crowd. It's still FCC. The crowd is gonna say a whole bunch of shit, and they're not gonna want that. They're not gonna want that emitting to TV screens out in America. They're not gonna want to do that.
Like I said, we're a few weeks away. Countdown continues. We're gonna see, man.
Mm.
We're going to see. So let's get into it. Did you see the video? Actually,
What video?
so basically, a real estate developer was coming home. Is it one of those Karen videos? Let me
Mm.
see. Let me see which chat it was sent in. It's in this chat. No, it's not in this chat. Someone sent it in one of these chats. Let me, let me search one site because another page has a lot more stuff. Let me see. Let me scroll. Give me a second. I'll send it to you. That way you can watch the video.
Okay.
Should be coming up. Oh, found it. I'll send it to you directly. Send it to you directly. If you want, watch the video. But basically, like a real estate developer was coming home. Obviously,
Mhm.
he's black. A lady, he was driving. He getting ready to drive. The lady basically ran to his door and basically try to make it seem like he was on some creep shit, but he's just going home. Basically, try to cause a whole scene. Watch the
Like
video.
basically what you hear while you live like
Basically, like one of those like she knocked on the she actually ended up knocking on his door, and his door
uh-huh.
actually had a ring bell camera. So she knocked on his door, and eventually his wife came out and spoke to them first, and then he came out. But it's just crazy, like now camera proof. They would have been looking for him because they would have the way she basically accused him of bullshit. She tried to make it seem like he was following her, but he was just going home. And he just happens to see a random person knocking on his door.
Hmm.
It's fucked up. But yeah, watch the clip and then let me know what your thoughts.
Yeah, yeah, it is. She's just like you said, Karen. Uh-huh. Karen. You followed me. Say no, I'm going to my house. Like I live here, bro. Like get off my dick. Get off. It's racially profiled. That's exactly what it says on the caption. He was being profiled. Like you don't live here. Like that's basically what the white lady is saying. You were following me. You cannot live in this neighborhood. Like you telling me that you're living in this neighborhood. Say exactly. That shit.
Well, like I said, lucky for him, he has a ring bell camera.
Uh-huh.
I guess when you live in neighborhoods like that, it's good to invest in one. It'll save you some unnecessary drama. Um, so Dave Chappelle's return to Saturday Night Live.
Nah. The man was funny. You can just count that. He's gonna be funny all day.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
that. I saw really. I saw like about like 5 minutes. I didn't watch the whole monologue. So I really like if you want to like get the gist of what everything he said because I didn't see
Huh.
the monologue. So
I didn't watch the whole thing yet neither, but no, he did a few. I'm saying he did no, he did a few. Like he returned, he did a monologue, did like a skit or two on Saturday Night
uh-huh.
Live.
Yeah, I mean like he kills it. I mean like he's gonna do what Dave Chappelle does every time. Like honestly, we all know Dave Chappelle's brilliant and his comedy he just knocks it out the park every time, and that's the way it is. So like clap it up to him. Like he is definitely like one of the top comics that we have.
You know,
So
but you know what I'm saying? It's the 50-year anniversary, so you know Saturday Night Live is celebrating their 50 years. So you know they got him to
mhm.
come do a few skits, and he did a monologue. So sometimes I'll be seeing that show, I just be missing the Chappelle show because that was great times, man. Chappelle show, great times.
It really was though. Like it really was.
Great.
When's the last time I watched it? I know I have the
I haven't seen
season.
I haven't seen a clip from Dave Chappelle show in a minute, but
I literally have the season two disc series in my room. So
I'm saying
like,
I have the DVD to one of the seasons somewhere in my crib. I don't remember which season, but I definitely have a season of the Chappelle show in the crib
mhm.
on DVD. Man, remember the DVD days? Everything's just stream. You have to buy DVDs and shit.
I still have a DVD. I still have some DVDs.
No, I still got DVDs.
I
I'm
still
just
got
saying
DVDs.
I haven't. I don't remember
I
the last time I
haven't.
bought a new DVD.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I understand what you're saying. I haven't watched no shit yet. Everything has been streaming, so
The good old DVD days.
hmm.
So now let's get into so Martin Luther King's daughter basically responds to Sexy Red reposting the AI generated image of herself and Martin Luther King holding hands. And I would say in a club venue, and Bernice King wasn't she wasn't a fan of the photo. Sexy Red ended up apologizing, but do you think she went too far in addressing it, or she was just in the way she addressed it?
I mean, just like I said, we talked about this earlier, but just like I said, like she Sexy Red got what she got because of the type of artist that Sexy Red is. She got the backlash because
Well,
from
the
from
the the,
from
the, the reputation or like her brand.
our over sexualized ratchet music, and Bernice King didn't want any type of like with any type of was it Bernice King as granddaughter, right? Or father. Our daughter. I forget Johnny?
No, that's his daughter. Bernice
His
is.
daughter. He didn't want her father portrayed in a manner that way with an artist like that. Like because because the video wasn't nothing crazy like of what AI she didn't have AI Martin Luther King doing anything crazy in the video. It's just of what the artist that Sexy Red represents is what Bernice King didn't like that. Like, let's say it was computer generated with Beyonce, or it would be a different thing. Because I'm pretty sure that happened before. I'm pretty sure that happened, and it wasn't as big as the artist that did it. It was a regular person that did it to Martin Luther King. It was Martin Luther King, a regular person doing what AI generated Sexy Ray was doing, and Martin Luther King. And he didn't get the traction because and this happens every Martin Luther King day, and you know this the Martin Luther King party flyers. They be having Martin Luther King looking crazy on the party flyers. Away go for Martin Luther King weekend at the club. They be having the craziest pictures of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King wearing chains, smoking a cigar. They have it. They be having Martin Luther King looking crazy now on the Martin Luther King party weekend around the world. So that's it. All it is. What it is. Bernice King didn't want her father being looking alike because of who Sexy Red is.
But she apologized, but Bernice King addressed it. So yes, it is what it is. We were speaking about lawsuits earlier. Chris Brown just dropped his lawsuit. He
Hmm.
filed a lawsuit against Ample and Warner Bros. For them dropping a documentary titled "Chris Brown: A History of Violence." Uh, he is suing them for 500 is a $500 million defamation lawsuit, and basically, with defamation. The other lawsuit we talked about it was dealing with defamation, but
It's like I kind of agree with because it's a his because basically you saying a history of violent past. It's stuff that I'm trying to let's just say it's stuff that I'm trying to get away from. Like we know my past. Like everybody has dug up my past time and
basically
time again,
the, the,
and
the, the documentary addressed accusations according to Chris Brown's legal team that was disproved in court, in actual court. So the
Mhm.
allegations was in court and basically proven to be false in court, and they still use those said accusations in the documentary. That's what Chris Brown's team is accusing of
Yeah.
Warner Brothers doing.
Yeah, salacious and just like you said that, John, it has been disproven in court, but nobody is gonna care really. Like as nobody cares of Charlemagne says this, and I kind of nobody cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining. So yeah, that is so it's being disproven. People is not gonna really gravitate towards that. They're gonna gravitate towards the initial story. And is just like I said, is a past that Chris Brown wants to get away from, and he doesn't want to be reminded of this stuff every week of his life, like what happened like years ago. Like he wants to get away from it. Like I'm kind of not surprised that he's going through with the lawsuit, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially if you're gonna use accusations that's already been disproved. Like,
Disprove it in court.
so you putting this out is only gonna put a spotlight on act. Not I don't know what else is in the documentary, but I'm just gonna speak on the what the lawsuit's addressing. So you're just gonna putting a documentary out like this is only gonna put a bigger spotlight on accusations that already been disproven, and it's gonna
Mhm.
sway how people view him. You know, he already
Exactly.
has how he's viewed because of his incident with Rihanna and a few incidents when he was younger. But I think it's a little fucked up. If you're gonna do a documentary, is do it. But I think it's like if especially if you're notified, like yo, you about to put this in here, but we
It's
already went
not
to
true.
court
It's
for
not
this.
true.
We went to court for this, and basically the court said that it was baseless. So, and
Mhm.
you still continue because basically that's when you do stuff like that, you paint a picture of somebody, and you're gonna paint a bad picture of someone based off false accusations, and I think that isn't fair. So,
Already, the title is already painting a picture. Chris Brown, History of Violence. You're already painting a picture with that title in itself. Like
no,
this is all going to be this is one.
no, you are correct. Chris Brown: The History of Violence is the title of the documentary.
You're painting a picture of what the you're not even giving it a chance. What we already know what this is. Like that title is like what is crazy, and he's not, and he doesn't want to have that on his jacket no more.
But, you know, se- based off that, seems like he will have, you know, most likely seems like he has, especially they had already like sent, if they prove that they sent notice, I think he'll have good case of winning the lawsuit. But we shall, we'll keep you posted with updates, and we'll follow it as it continues. He filed it what yesterday?
Oh, okay.
I believe he filed it yesterday. He filed, yeah, yesterday. So we shall see. Now we're gonna end. We're gonna close the pod with ASO. What are we watching? And we were talking before the pod, Drew. Me and Drew are currently watching Mr. Beast Games. I think that's what it's called. What's it called? That's what it's called.
Peace games.
Beast Game.
Yeah.
Some very entertaining shit right there.
Yo, Beast
It's
game.
been a little downtime with the TV shows, but that right there, that's go check that shit out.
hmm Beast games on Prime Video. But definitely
It's
check
it's
that out.
it's similar to the real the Squid Games the reality Squid Games. You remember not the Squid Game, the TV show, the reality one they did.
hmm
But I just feel like this one's a little more like conniving, backstabbing compared to that one. The first, the reality one was fun. It was fun to watch too. But I think this Beast Game is also the fact that he offers so much money. Just like yo, fuck it, you don't gotta play no more. Just take this money.
Yeah, but you gotta do something. You gotta do something grimy for that money, which is makes it even more compelling. Like, yo, whole bunch of backstabbing games. Just I tell you that's the main part of the story. That's the main part of every game. Every day is a backstabbing game. Like honestly, that's major parts of the show. Why? You know what I really didn't get? The Habibi brothers in the square. Like people know that they brothers. Why are they mad at them for tricking the emotional girl out of her spot? Why
Uh,
were people mad at that?
that's the way they did it. It was foul.
No, but they brothers though. And they are brothers. We are
Yeah,
going
but she ain't know that. She like you see how the show develops.
they and let's be honest, I was when I was watching that show, I was like actually on my phone, so I didn't get that they were brothers until the end of the show. Like I was looking
Yeah,
at
they mentioned it that episode. I feel like I don't think there was a mention of them being brothers to that episode. As a viewer, I could be wrong. I may have missed it, but I think that's the first time I learned that they was actually brothers. I was like, oh no, that's foul. They really like she tried to do it the fair way. Like
I thought the motherfucker that was laying up in the cube was just a lazy motherfucker. Like, why are y'all like literally I was seeing the girl and him, and why are y'all doing this stuff while there's a whole motherfucking body not doing nothing? Until like I find out at the end of the show, like, oh, that's his fucking brother. Oh, this shit makes sense now. I was like, this whole shit makes sense.
well,
Now
that
you
whole,
find out their
that,
brother.
I'm not
It
gonna lie,
makes sense.
there was a lot of foul shit that went down in those cubicles. The one dude that made everybody lose.
Oh
The
yeah, because he didn't want to play the game fair, that gay dude.
Yeah,
Because he
he lost. He
you lost.
lost.
You lost. And he said, nah, fuck that. fuck that shit. I don't
See,
care, my nigga.
see, that's what I'm talking about. So, like, you turn down $20,000, then you get into a situation like that, and you get robbed. You get no money because of a dickhead like that. That's. I feel like that makes like this is like it's just the irony. So it's like, damn, I could have really left home at least 20. I could have left home with some money. Maybe not the grand prize, but I could have went back home, won some money, and then I skipped that part to then get done dirty like that over some like fair is fair. If I lose, I lose. But you're gonna really rob me of an opportunity of winning like that? That's fucked up.
Man, but
The one girl did that shit
even
too.
even in the cube where they said because it happened, they said it at the end, they said it at the end of the episode. Uh the cube guy basically they say basically they did it on a hesitation. Like
You
I
talking about
forgot
the one
what
where
it,
they did it too late, where she
yeah,
handcuffed
where they did
herself
too
too
late.
late? That's what the
Yeah,
guy.
but
That's what the
the
guy
dumb
did. He already agreed to do this, so they should have been handcuffed her.
yeah, those were I said them niggas was dumb. Like motherfuckers, just cuff her to the shit. Like she
They're
tell
like,
you
no,
to
we
cuff
can't
her
do
to the
that. She
shit.
already said it. She already agreed to it.
Like y'all motherfuckers cause y'all to be late. Oh my god, they pissed me off. Those two dudes pissed me off because they say, "Oh, I don't want to be the one to cuff you." Like cuff her to the shit. Like why are y'all arguing? And y'all did it too late. Now y'all motherfuckers didn't
Yeah,
get money.
they did that to themselves. They were like they were trying to be two gentlemen like they two gentlemen like, but they already agreed to have the female handcuff
Yes,
herself. So like, you already came to that agreement. Just do it.
do it. Like, oh my God, that
You know what I
that pissed
mean?
me off.
They was trying to be gentlemen, right? One would have been more gentlemen, like, fuck it. You can stay. I'll handcuff myself. No, they didn't do that. Once she agreed to do it, that's all for it. But they couldn't handcuff her. They
That
moved.
was that was dumb. Like that was so dumb
Yeah, they
of a
did it to
reason to get
themselves, man.
eliminated.
But that's a great, great show. Any other show you watching? Well, that's currently
I,
what. It ain't really no shows right now. I need to watch. I need some.
yeah, currently I'm not really watching
No, no,
anything.
nothing new that's hot. I gotta find something.
Uh-uh. Like I finished up Penguin like a couple of weeks ago. but that was a couple weeks ago. And which is Penguin is a good show.
Nah, Penguin's good.
Pretty
Penguin's
is
really good.
very good. Penguin is very good. Like I like that show. If they have a season two, I'm already hooked. If they have season two.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, and I'm waiting for Kanan. Kanan three.
I
Kanan
don't know
three.
when those shits is coming out. One of them shits should have been came out because I feel like
They
what
said
the
they said
last
early. They said
Tyreek,
early.
what Tyreek ended what shit that shit ended what in September, October,
Yeah, September, October, somewhere around that. Somewhere around. I think September. I think September. Yeah.
September. Nah, because remember it went back for a little hiatus and then it came back.
Uh-huh.
So somewhere it ended either in September or October, one of those 2 months. So we haven't had no Tommy, no Kanan shit. Now we'll be
Well,
in.
well, I think this is the last. What? This is the last. This is gonna be the last season, Tommy, right? Because
Yes.
I think they canceled it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the last season.
Tommy's is the last season of Tommy. Yeah.
Hmm. Nah. What they said next up is Canaan, but they say in the winter of 2025. So it's going to be somewhere in these couple months right here.
Nah, man, give us Tommy, bro. Like we need the continuation of these stories. No
Yeah,
one on the
that's
past.
that's what they're gonna have. They're
I
gonna
do
have
fuck with
Canaan.
Kanan though. Raising Kanan is dope, but shit,
Canaan, I still say this. Canaan was the best out of everyone.
out of all
Canaan
the
is the best
spinoffs.
story. Raising Canaan is the best spinoff. The best spinoff. Raising Canaan. Like the characters are freaking awesome. I love the storyline of Canaan. Like that is the best spinoff to me.
Yeah, they gotta drop some of these shits. What
It's
is
gonna, it's
that?
gonna be Canaan, then it's gonna be I.
Remember, remember they're coming back with Power. That's the new spinoff, Power Origins.
Hmm.
So that's the top young Tommy Young Ghost story.
Okay. I figured they're gonna
So
do.
that could be part of what the delay is. I would assume
Hmm.
them
Probably.
trying to tie all that the Raising Canaan and that shit together.
But they already said they're gonna do this in winter of 2025. So you figure like somewhere like February, March, they're gonna drop that. Most likely I'm thinking February when you say winter of 2025, I'm thinking February. The fucked up thing is they did a trailer. They give you a trailer, but they just doesn't give no
That shit
date.
gonna come out in the spring.
Don't say that, John.
Yeah, gonna come out in the spring.
It said winter of 2000. They didn't give it.
No, it is. I think all that shit. It was just a little too spaced out. So I think they gotta push it back for it to. Cause remember, one show will end, then the next show will start, then the next show will end, and the next show will start. So I think it got a little too spaced out. So they trying to instead of having the show come out and another big gap between the next two shows, they're trying to space it together. I think that's what they're
I
trying to
mean,
do.
I don't think it was that big of a space because they don't do it on top of each other's anyway. Like
Right, they've been doing that shit for like the past 2 or 3 years. They have.
is it
It'll
like
be it'll
what?
be
Is it
it'll
like
be
a
Power
show
Book
that
Two.
like a month?
It'll be Power Book Two, Raising Canaan, BMF, Tommy, then Power Book Two again. That's how they did it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like time between shows. I don't think they did one
It-
like right
This is
after
the
the
biggest.
other.
I feel like this has been the biggest gap out of since they did the spinoffs. This has been the biggest gap between shows.
I gotta see that again. I
Right.
don't know if
I,
it's the
I'll
biggest.
say research it, but I think this has been the biggest gap between shows.
Okay, I'll research it.
I could be wrong, but I think this has been the biggest gap.
I'll research it.
Right. Anything else you watching?
Yeah, honestly, man, I haven't really. No, no,
You need to
honestly.
drop some new heat, man. I know. I need to drop some new heat.
I mean, have you been watching anything, John?
I've been watching Beast Game. On Max, they had like a DC cartoon that was, it's a little grown up cartoon.
Mhm. Like on what?
It's on Max. It's called what was it called? DC's Creature Commandos, something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Creature Commandos is a DC. There's no DC character.
Okay. Okay.
I watched that. I'm trying to think something current.
Most current thing I watched was just like I said, Beast Games and Penguin. Penguin I finished like I say like 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, actually.
Ooh, no, it's crazy. Daredevil should be coming out soon.
Daredevil?
Yeah,
Are they gonna are they gonna have the is it gonna
oh,
be a new character or original are the characters
it's a
from the
continuation of the show.
Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I like that because
It
Daredevil
come
is
out in
really
March.
coming out in March.
Hmm.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Okay. That was definitely the I
Oh,
said
I know. I was watching. I know there's another show I was watching that was on Prime. Landman was a good show I watched.
what's the name?
Landman is basically about it takes place in Texas. This guy that works for an oil company, Billy Bob Thornton, stars in it.
Uh-huh.
But it's a pretty good show.
Okay.
I knew I was watching something else, but it was a 10 episode season. The season just finished, I think, like a week or two ago. But good show, good show. But with that being said, let's wrap on this brand new episode of Another City Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my guest Drew, and we are out.